Imagine, it's your senior year and you're ready to move to your dream college. You're so excited to take this next step into your life, but the deterioration of your mental health never crosses your mind. Eating disorders stem from mental health, and recent studies have shown that eating disorders can and do occur in children and in teenagers. But according to Ray Jacobson, it's during college years that young people, especially women, can develop an eating disorder. Today I'm going to inform you about disordered eating and how it affects the lives of college students. According to the Child Mind Institute, eating disorders are too common in today's society. They typically begin between 18 and 21 years of age and affect 10 to 20% of women and 4 to 10% of men. In this informative speech, I'm going to tell you about what an eating disorder is and some of the types, and how they affect the lives of college students, and then what college students can do to get the help they need if they are suffering from an eating disorder. The National Institute of Health defines an eating disorder as a serious and often fatal illness that is associated with severe disturbance in people's eating behaviors and related thoughts and emotions. Some of the types of eating disorders are anorexia nervosa, which means that someone is avoiding food, or bulimia nervosa, which means that they are having unusually large amounts of food, or binge eating disorder, which is recurring large amounts of food. And the same National Institute of Health says that preoccupation with food, body weight, and shape is also a signal of an eating disorder. Dr. Allison Baker from the Child Mind Institute calls the stresses of college the perfect storm when added to mental health. Kids go to college and get so much stress put on them and added with their mental health. That's the perfect storm, unfortunately, for developing an eating disorder. The Child Mind Institute says that eating disorders develop when the need for control over a stressful environment is channeled through food restriction, overexercise, and unhealthy focus on body weight. College is a time full of stress and comparison, whether that's your grades or your social status or the way that you look. So people tend to become overcompensated with their thoughts, that they fall into disorders such as eating disorders. College, it comes with freedom and life changes and trying new things, but also it comes with a lack of control and stability. When kids go from being with their family and having their mom and dad raise them their whole life to go and being off in college by themselves, that lack of stability leaves and they have to take care of themselves, and not every kid is good at that. Some of the steps that kids can take at their campuses are the Project Health Ambassador Network. It's where kids can volunteer to just be an ambassador for those other kids who are struggling. So they create groups to just talk with people, be able to be there for people they know what they're struggling with. Another group is called College Hope, and they promote the awareness of eating disorders, because not all people know what an eating disorder is or understand the severity of them. So this group promotes the awareness so that people do know. There's also other national groups such as NEDA, which is a group that volunteers for special events and sponsors those events to send people from the Project Health Ambassador Network to go and talk to people who suffer with eating disorders. So, in conclusion, we talked about eating disorders and the types. I informed you on the dangers of them and how they affect college students, and I informed you on some of the groups that those college students can go to for support. Today I told you about the lives of college students and how eating disorders affect them, and we do not know what the troubles of other people and what they're going through, or how their stress and how they handle their stress. So it's just always good to be able to be there for someone who might need stress, even if we don't know how to help. At least we can be a listening ear. Thank you for listening.